Lord, you have been our refuge from one generation to another. Before the mountains were born, or the earth and the world were brought to be, from eternity to eternity, you are God. You turn men back into dust, saying, return to dust, you son, Philo. For 1,000 years in your sight are like yesterday.
To share this moment, to say goodbye to our friend, our loved one. You could have done it differently, but we thank the family for that opportunity. And secondly, we want to acknowledge Amefundisi who are here with us to honor the moment and to also usher Rio formally out of this life. And we know Rio was also, I don't want to call him a political figure because he did not identify him as such, but he was always with the leaders of our country, especially in the municipal space, especially in the labor space. We want to acknowledge all those leaders, be honorable members of parliament, honorable members of the provincial legislatures, be mayors, and we thank you for being here and just to mark what we were gifted with, Rio. And we don't take your time lightly. Some of you flew all the way out of town to just be here. Even those who are not here, some have joined virtually. We just want to acknowledge you as well, to say thank you for taking this time. This time, I just want to say, let's not hurry, let's not feel under pressure. We're only going to do this once and for all. Asiziphinde sibe nayo le imini nje yokuthi siyabulela Rio, siyabulela dadewethu for what you have done for us.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff comfort me. There is Rio. He is now on the road to the place that has been reserved by God for him.
During his memorial in his honor on the 12th of September, his colleague, Ms. Pindiwe Gida, Human Capital and Corporate Services Chief Officer, indicated that he was admitted to enroll at UCLA Berkeley for a master's program to pave the way for others to follow, which was quite a daunting task. And we are humbled because this is a testament of the highest regard that the leaders in this country bestowed on him. And we are humbled and we thank and we are grateful for that recognition. A key turning point in Rio's personal life commenced at UDW. He laid his eyes on one of his classmates, Usanda Mahla. He courted her for almost all of 1993. Rio was a real gentleman and charmer who bought snacks for Usanda daily. After all, he came across a formidable and no-nonsense young lady, Reverend Mahla.
Thank you very much, Program Director. I want to greet the family of our departed Rio, friends, colleagues, the president of SALGA and the entire leadership from SALGA, the public protector who has been acknowledged in front of us, Tolile George, who has also been acknowledged, our Honorable Member of the National Assembly, the Honorable Shengwe Mkalipi, the leadership of Imatu and SAMU, and all the fellow mourners. The obituary of Rio said it all that should be said by anyone to convey words of condolences to the family. It is indeed a sad story for every family to lose a person at the age of Rio. But we should all find comfort that he leaves a rich legacy from which we must learn. I rise on behalf of the government of national unity and also on behalf of COGTA to convey a message of condolences to Rio's family.
Rio, as Uxolile did at one point, assembling a very strong team capable that its function is to help and assist the municipal system in South Africa to be able to perform the duties. And Uxolile assembled that team and Sithole took over that team and ran with it. It's something that we must appreciate in our life as Rio is leaving us. That Rio operated out of the very strong, solid team that managed to engage any complex challenge that is faced by local government in South Africa. And I know, as I've said in the memorial service, Rio is one of the fewest agents of change in the body politics and local government processes in South Africa. And you can see that Rio come from a very strong team assembled in SALGA, led by Sithole today.
As we celebrate the life of this gigantic stature, Rio will be remembered for his spirit of unifying the oppressive parties, either in the LGC board or the bargaining council. His incredible ability to address paradoxical issues without offending anyone will be missed. He was unparalleled, and those who worked with him closely will attest to my observation. One can state in unequivocal terms that Zocho was primus inter pares, as his inedible achievements in the local government sector surpassed many of his scholarship. Esteemed leadership, Rio Nolutshungu, a wordsmith of his own class, was on another level, as his vocabulary was in parallel with the Oxford Dictionary or Collins Dictionary. He will be bringing in new lexicons each time during the meetings. He was an orator who will turn a somber environment into exuberance through his jocular personality, but still modest and to the ground.
Let's go overseas. What is Embassy 20, but Spelesi 2? Only 2 of us traveled. We traveled, so I think for about 26 hours. And I was tired when we got to Madrid. Rio decided to go out checking a nightlife scene. In preparing, like, to be a strategist. This is the best planner before Zenzek. And then by the time next day, I'm singing Freshy, and then Sashaya Indu. There's a lot of people that I've interacted with through Rio, the people that he has empowered, Rio had friends abafundile nabangani abangafundile. There's a guy with 2 bongs. I remember him. Rio wamzama wazathi hayi ngosithawula mngani wami ngihlulekile. I-progress ayifuni lo muntu. Ningixolele ngi-straight talker mina.
I am here to talk about Rio Nolutshungu on behalf of the Nolutshungu household and family and the Eastern Cape as a whole. As you heard when they were reading, Kolani was reading the obituary. There were 4 sisters. Mrs. Kate Riba, her eldest daughter was Nondombi. Rio also grew there. Sis Nyana was also Mrs. Kate Riba's daughter in East London. This one is Mrs. Nolutshungu. She's from Cape Town. And Violachu is my daughter. I am here to talk about Rio Nolutshungu because Rio was raised by my mom. My mama, Mrs. Winnie Nolutshungu, was a professional nurse, and I myself later became a professional teacher. So there was no way that Rio couldn't have become what he became later. Because of the love, support, guidance, and protection he received from my mother and myself, and the whole family in the Eastern Cape, the Majola family and the Nolutshungu family. My mother used to call Rio Mariri. He came to us as a baby. My mother was very strict and loving, very strict and strong. Usis Bibi uyayazi lo, because naye usis Bibi uhlalile ekhaya. Ikhaya lam yayilikhaya lefamily.
uRio sonke siyamazi kakhulu ukuthi uRio wafunda eWestville, eDurban Westville. Wabe sehamba seyosebenza kephi kwaSalka. uRio ke ngumuntu esikhulele phambi kwakhe, ubhuti nje besigijima naye impela la eThekwini. Ubekuthanda ubumnandi, ewuthanda umsebenzi wakhe futhi ewuthanda umndeni wakhe. Namhlanje ke uyabekwa kwikhaya lakhe lokugqibela, uyobekwa eVerelem. So siyazombhayibhayisa, sizohlala nawo umndeni, sizolilisana nabo obomndeni, umndeni wakhe wonke, umndeni wakwaSalka, umndeni nje wase-South Africa as a whole, njengoba ebehamba futhi ahambe ayosimela nakuphesheya kwezilwandle eyomela yona iSouth Africa kwi-development zakomasipala. Bekuthanda kakhulu ukusebenza ke kuma-communities wonke. Umzi wase-Eastern Cape ehlangene noKwaZulu Natal, njengoba ngichaza ngithi iSouth Africa yonke, uRio ubeba khona. Kubo bonke ke abangani bakaRio abamaziyo nebebemthanda nebebehlala naye, sithi ngxe bona nabangakwazanga ukufikelela beze bezombhayibhayisa ngosuku lwakhe lokugcina uRio. Sithi may his soul rest peacefully.
He has always been a good mentor a good coach and a good supervisor. So I've worked with him under the cluster that was called Municipal Institutional Development. So I have worked with him both professional, politically, and socially. So he has hosted me for several times in Cubana, but also I have worked with him professionally in all other projects in local government. Well, it is sad for local government sphere to lose the caliber of a person like Rio, because he has a vast experience in local government and he has made significant contributions. So to the family, to the friends, colleagues, we believe that he is resting in peace. We wish everything for the best for everybody. He will always be in our memory. He will be with us in spirit. Rest in peace, Mr.
He was a very bubbly person, fun-loving, and also family-loving. We'd meet maybe on New Year's Day at Casuarina Beach, have fun. But one thing about him, he was an astute administrator. He knew the time and place for everything. He leaves behind a very rich legacy. I'd like to borrow a few words from Mark Antony when he made a eulogy of Julius Caesar, when he said, and I quote, "When shall come another?" Those words are befitting for Rio. We don't know when another character of Urio's astute shall come, but to us who remain behind, we are forever indebted for his teachings, and we do not know how we're going to fill his shoes, because they were very big shoes, but we promise to try and live to his life lessons and to follow in his footsteps and to try and make South Africa a better place for all.
The Nolutshungu family, the Mavela family, Sitinje Tutuzegani, and to me, it was more about celebrating Rio's life. Uriri wabantu, uriri esihlale naye, uriri ebesihamba indawo naye sithi nje rest in peace Riri, your legacy must carry on.
As the Chief Executive Officer of Local Government SITA, and on behalf of the Board of Directors of Local Government SITA, we wish to send our heartfelt condolences to the Nolutshungu family for the loss of Mr. Pila Nolutshungu, who was the longest serving board member of Local Government SITA. He has inspired many programs and leadership within the continent and international. We, as a board and as administration, we know the type of dreams that he wanted to conduct for LG SITA, and we are saying to them, let them be comforted to know that he was the finest of the finest. He was creme de la creme, as I've said in our speech. And we draw inspiration from his learning and his leadership qualities and abilities. And we know that the steps that we have to take, we need to draw from his inspiration and his wealth of expertise to make sure that we can carry over to make sure that the activities of local government can be taken forward. And we sincerely hope that also SALGA, as their employer, that there's learning and also there's capacity in between that will make sure that they carry over, so that the organization, which is meant to change the discourse of many municipalities, will go forward. And we will forever miss Rio and his smile, and will forever be grateful for the opportunity that he gave. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the ministry, COGTAM, we came here today to bid farewell to Rio and convey our condolences to his family, his mother, his daughter, and all the members of the family, Rio played a crucial role in shaping our local government system, in ensuring that the local government is the closest sphere to the people of South Africa. He leaves a great legacy behind. The dedication he gave to his work will remain for ages as a testimony that there are people who are dedicated in shaping the lives of our people. We wish that his soul may rest in peace. It is our prayer that God console the family for the loss they have, but be consoled that he played a meaningful role while he was alive on behalf of his family and the people of South Africa. May his soul rest in peace.
Rio has been my friend from 91. We've done some traveling abroad. Locally, we did 5 games, the World Cup, no Rio. Rio was inspirational. He's helped me also in my career. We've been through a lot from family. I also have family in Eastern Cape, just like Rio, and we both come from Chongat. Farewell, my friend, till we meet again.
Rio, Zoch, hamba kakuhle, phumula ngoxolo. Ugqatso ulfezile. You have shown the way. It's for us to continue where you left off. We will remember you as a man of a great range in the way you lived your life, in the way you led. Ability to have an incisive mind and yet be able to make things simple. Ability to grasp the moment and make light of the moment. We appreciate the examples you have left with us of living a life in a complete range of doing things. The ability to be serious and the ability to make light. We appreciate Lala Ngoxolo Zocho.
Yeah, this is a tribute to our beloved brother Rio Nolutshungu, a beloved friend and a leader. He transformed the local government. He worked very well with the unions and labor and capacity development via LG SITA, Salga, Facet. We're going to sorely miss him. We're going to sorely miss his leadership in local government. Hopefully, we're going to raise other leaders to fill the gap. Thank you very much. Rest in peace, dear Rio. Goodbye.